we should be able to finish the story. So, Ajamai, right?
No, I thought we're kind of probably we should end this
We,
story.
we should end it. Okay, so maybe after this we have to end it. So it says, beautiful tree, Anwofedia. Are you okay? The gentleman asked when he noticed Amma appeared absent-minded. Grabbing her bag, still with the new phone inside, Amma alerted the driver to stop at the next stop. I'm sorry, but I'm on the wrong bus, she replied. So that's where we are.
That's where we are. And remember, from the beginning of the story, Amma was in a rush, and so she didn't even check where she was going. You know, that's where we are now.
Yeah. So hopefully the next one can help us somehow wrap it up.
hopefully nobody's going to take us away from.
Exactly. All right. So, gentlemen, you're welcome to the studio of Sunny 88.7 FM. Kofi Nkrumah, Kyei Mensah. Alvina, where anyway? Unfortunately, we're missing Alvina, but we're going to go along with our gentleman. It's great to have you join us in the studio of Sunny 88.7 FM. So, what we've been doing since last month has been remembering a rare gift, a rare talent that God gifted the country with and beyond. Kofi Nuel went to be with the Lord. And scheduled for the 11th of October is a concert that's going to be held in his honor. I also love that it has another face of helping to promote R&B because Kofi was all about that. And so we have Kofi Nkrumah here together with Kyei Mensah. But today maybe let's start around the R&B conversation. How do you feel it's being received here in Ghana? Let's start with Kofi. Kofi, what do you think?
I mean, for the longest, typical songs that were playing on radio in the 90s. I'm still very young, though. I was born. you look back and you realize most of it was R&B, you know. And so, I mean, I stand to be corrected, but for the Ghanaian community, I think we're very open-minded. However, bringing the genre of R&B into gospel is what I think is taking people time to warm up to. However, there's also a generation that is so as long as I'm hearing the words that I need to hear, my soul is being fed quality lyrics, is drawing me to God. I'm all for it. So do you remember Crossfire?
Yes.
Okay, I don't know Crossfire.
Yeah, Crossfire. I used to listen to Crossfire before doing music. So from that we have.
Are they like an R&B band? Or
I mean, it was like a collective. It was,
okay.
Barry, right?
Yeah.
Barry, Joshua.
Today they're taking us into
John
music
Dag.
proper.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So Barry. I mean, I think over time I see he does more worship songs.
Oh, Barry, the tough guy.
No, Barry
Nikwe.
Oh,
Reverend.
Ghana Barry.
Yeah.
Okay, got you.
Yeah, so he has a particular album, Claimed Phrases. That's like R&B.
Yeah.
So beautiful.
Okay.
You know, so I believe that we do have a long way to go, though. But there are the expression of these musicians in line with R&B that are resistance to some extent, if we do not take care, would either make them do what they are not called to do. You know. So yeah, so we thank God for the lives of, I mean, I was telling Kyei, obviously, brother, his soul rest in peace. And the beauty of it is that those that are known to do it here do it so excellently.
Yeah, I agree. Kyei Mensah, you want to come in?
Yeah, I mean, with the reception, as my brother Kofi was saying, growing up, that's what we used to listen to on radio. You know, I was telling, I was actually having a conversation with Niela, and she was telling me that, like, if you listen to CC Winans before, it was R&B that she was doing. There was even Winans Phase 2. I don't know how many people know about Winans Phase 2, and that's what we knew.
Yeah,
that's what we knew. And when, you know, for me, when I decided to like really go into ministry, God had told me already before, like, this is the type of music that I want you to do. But
do.
not me, I was like, oh no, but it's worship music that, is raining right now, But if
Let's
anything,
go with the flow.
yeah. Just exactly. Just this was trending, so
Yeah.
just
Yeah.
do it. But that's why I always thank God for our good friend Kofi,
Kofi.
who stayed encouraging us.
Yeah.
Kofi was always encouraging, like, "Chi, don't give up. It's
Yeah.
going, like, it's a work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a work." He was always saying it, and it's quite sad. And I mean, during my concert, the whole time, I was just like,
Yeah.
he should be here.
I was
Yeah.
thinking same.
I was like,
Yeah.
he
Yeah.
should be here. And I really had to hold myself, especially when we did a song that he and I
You-
wrote, and
Which you did with Luigi.
featuring Luigi. I mean, seeing Auntie Awo and Uncle Ben there,
That
but
was a hard one.
it's just beautiful to know that we will carry that torch on, and not even
Definitely.
just R&B music, but like
Yeah.
alternative music.
Exactly.
Because the song that you played for my brother Kofi,
Yeah.
why the be like
Yeah. I mean, like, this is so different from all the songs we've played today.
Yeah.
It stands out.
it stands out.
Yeah.
And as Christians, that's what we are supposed to do. We're supposed to stand out. We're supposed to be a peculiar set of people.
Yeah.
But thank God for Kofi.
Share with me your favorite memory of Kofi.
It's the food.
Your favorite.
I don't lie. Kofi, an amazing singer,
Yeah.
an amazing guy.
Yeah.
His food.
Mm.
Listen, yesterday
Yeah.
I was talking to someone. I was like, I'm really craving like
Oh.
pasta,
Okay.
and I knew that if I texted Kofi that Kofi, I'm really craving this, it would be no questions asked.
Okay.
It would just
Yeah.
be there.
I never tried that. I should have known
Yeah.
this before.
Yeah,
last year.
Kofi's baking was amazing, but his food was
Okay.
crazy. And I mean, just the random messages of like, Che, I have this song.
Mm.
Can you check it out for me? What do you think I should change? All of that.
Okay.
That's
Those are some of your fondest memories.
yeah, my
of him.
fondest memories of
Yeah.
Kofi.
Kofi, Kofi Nkrumah, how about you?
Yeah. So
It's all Kofi in our
Yeah.
conversation today.
interestingly, I mean, Pastor Roderick, Pastor Siama,
Mhm.
he had been going to Achimota School.
Pastor Roderick is like a youth pastor in the
Yeah.
country. I'm very soon. I'm sure the whole Ghana is going to hear about him. So don't worry if you're hearing the name for
Yeah.
the first time.
And so 2014, I joined him to go to Achimota School. I can't remember the year that Kofi was in school, but so we'd sing, and then some of the students will also sing. And Agri House, I hope I'm not mistaken, he came to sing, and I'm like, wow, like what a rich tone. But I mean, aside that, literally we saw each other grow, and our conversations would usually be around the fact that we need to stay true to what God has given us,
Exactly. Yeah.
but his generosity,
That I experienced.
yeah, his generosity, it's not forced. Like literally, you can tell he lived out the nobility of being a Christian. That one time, I think that Christmas we invited you also in Kingsley. So he came to sing at our church.
Yeah.
And in our church, we have second service, which is for people to bring food to share. So Kofi comes to sing, let's say, the Sunday. The following Sunday, guess what? He sends the church cake.
Oh. Okay.
I mean, yes, we are to do good, but when we see the action, it's just so heartwarming.
I'm just
You know.
reminded to mention that we're live on Facebook, also on YouTube. In fact, you can actually watch us on Sunny TV right now. I know Kofi came with his guitar, and I don't know if at a point Kyei Mensah will borrow it to play and sing, but we would love to hear you do just a little bit of. Maybe let me ask you first before that. What one word ran through your mind when you heard Kofi's Faith Trip album? If there's one word to describe it for you.
Uniqueness.
Unique, okay.
Yeah,
Right.
his uniqueness.
Mm.
And I'm really glad he gave us an album.
Yeah.
I'm really glad
Mm.
because with certain conversations we had, there was some sort of delay at some point, which is which is
It's very
the
normal.
norm.
Mm.
But I'm glad I'm glad he did give us an album. Yeah, it's
Let me get to check. I know we've been talking about Kofi a lot. I think
Yeah.
after his passing, probably it was you and his parents. But I
Yeah.
never asked you if you could describe his album in one word, and if you could share that.
I mean,
with us.
I'll describe it in one way, but then I just remember like a really, really great memory.
Okay.
I remember the day that we're going to record plans. You know, I told him that he should come to. I remember one thing about Kofi was like Kofi. Like, if you tell that okay, you have to do this, and he couldn't, like, he would be panicking a bit. So I was like, just meet me at the golf filling station by my house. So
you didn't give him the full story.
I didn't give him. So we just met there. I remember it was me, him, and then Kingsley, and we drove from Pokwase all the way to Gulf City, Tema, and in the car we're just sharing, you know, music that we love, you know. And Kofi was just really, really nervous about, like, you know, the album and, like, you know how. And I was telling him, like, bro, like, you've taken a step. That's the most important thing. You're not like sitting in your room saying, I want to do. You've taken a step, you know. And we're there. We spent the whole day at the studio. I remember that day I had to go back to church to go and sing, but I was like, nah, I'm staying in the studio with Kofi. We recorded plans. He recorded a song with Alvina. And then I remember when we were driving back, you know, on the motorway, we went to the mall, we had a meal, and I was just reassuring him that this EP that he put out, it wasn't just because he wanted to put out an EP, but it was a statement. It was really a statement, letting people know that there's like this wave of diversity coming, and we are seeing it right now. We are really, really seeing it right now. There's this wave of diversity coming where Christian artists are seeing that we serve a diverse God. So there's no way that we should be doing the same thing.
Yeah.
You understand? And I think unique is one word, but I would use the word transcending, because I believe 10 years, 20 years, 30 years, we'll talk about how we lost great potential, like the greatest potential, because who knows where Kofi would have been by now. But we'll also talk about the fact that the music was timeless.
It was. It is, actually.
It's music that you can play after 30 years, after 40, after 50 years. Our children will talk about it, because we would talk about it to our children, and our children's children will talk about it. So, yeah.
Kofi, can you pick up your guitar? I want to hear your favorite song from Kofi. Just about a minute.
Yeah. I mean,
Kyei Mensah is
she's the
going to
R&B
start.
guy. I'll just sing it because the chords are not my go-to.
All right. So he'll play for you and you do the singing.
So
or he's going to do also
Do Not
separately. Okay. Do not fear.
Yeah.
Okay. So
I've
just
got
about a
Keiko in
minute.
there, though.
Just about a minute,
Yeah.
and then we're
So,
wrapping up.
Yeah, just so do not fear. Do not fear. Do not fear. Oh, do not fear. Oh, for I'm with you. Do not fear. 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 Oh, for I'm with you.
So, all the people who've been passing through the Atis are going to be at their Memory Kofi Nuel anniversary concert. You just heard from Kofi Nkrumah. He's going to be there as well. So we're just bringing a foretaste of what 11th October is going to look like. Kyei Mensah, can we get a 60 seconds from you as well?
Yeah. I don't know if you can hear.
Your favorite from the
I
album,
think my favorite was Plans.
Plans, okay. All right.
So, I know the plans I have for you. I know the plans I have for you. Plans to prosper you, not to harm you. I know the plans I have for you. Say, I know the plans I have for you. I know the plans I have for you, plans to prosper you, not to harm you. I know the plans I have for you.
Wow. I'm already at LIC, listening to all of you. You know, if you would love some great music, the 11th of October is a Saturday. You can stop by LIC. You may not have known Kofi, but you've just been looking for great music. This kind of music, you're going to have that and more at the anniversary concert, 11th of October. So shortly, gentlemen, tell me why you believe that everybody listening in this morning should gather at LIC with us. Yeah.
Kofi was a quality soul, and I mean, his family, you can just tell that's a heritage of priesthood. So I believe in addition to honoring his memory, which is needed, and we should still keep at it until the Lord returns, is also to come and encounter what he spoke about the most, what he sang about, our dear Jesus Christ. So in addition to hearing great music, you are coming to actually, well, that's if you're not sure about your purpose yet, hearing about his life alone will give you an idea to maybe take the risk that you need to, jump into the deep. But even better, trusting the Lord as you are living this life. Yeah.
All right. Kyei Mensah, wrap us up.
It's on the 11th.
Yes.
First of all, it's going to be a celebration of life, a celebration of the gift God gave us, and just friends who have really, really benefited from Kofi's kindness, Kofi's love, especially, and his encouragements. Because there's one thing about Kofi, he's going to encourage you.
Yeah.
Always going to encourage you. And, it's also a time for us to come together and celebrate his life with his family. And I'll give shout outs to Auntie Awo, Uncle Ben, Uncle Patrick. Amazing. I mean, we could have just decided, we'll just remember him as a small party or something, but to put this together and these many musicians on there, it shows the impact that Kofi had on us. And so if you can't make it on the 11th, please do. We're going to celebrate our brother, our friend, and
So LIC, 11th of October, 6 p.m. to 8:30 p.m. We're there, remembering Kofi Nuel. Gentlemen, thank you so much for passing
Thank
through.
you
So
for
see you on
having us.
Saturday,
Yes,
right?
please.
Coming Saturday. All right, here's plans from Kofi. Kofi Nuel.